Your parents' friends will come, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your relatives from the village. The whole village is there. There's a big party, they are eating. It's still raining a bit, so let's go. Hello, the rain has stopped. Today is day 73. Yes. And so by our countdown, that means we have 27 days more. Yes, 27 days more. So yeah, thank God we're doing this, we're moving on. So today we're going to talk about the power of celebration. Yes, the power of celebration. And yesterday I went to a graduation ceremony, and it was so nice, and I just started thinking about how beautiful, how profound, how wonderful, how powerful celebrations are, in our lives. Periods of celebration, how powerful they are in our lives. And yeah, we all celebrate different things. As human beings, we have so many things that we celebrate in life. We celebrate landmarks, milestones, all kinds of things that we celebrate in our lives. Birthdays, house, when we get a new house, we celebrate housewarming. We celebrate new jobs, when we get new jobs. We even celebrate life when people die, when people die at old age. We celebrate their lives. We celebrate maybe when we get promotion. Celebration is a common thing in human lives, and the degree of celebration can be different. It can be very small, like maybe just going for a lunch, and it can be throwing a big party with thousands of people, like maybe a wedding ceremony. So but no matter what the degree of the celebration is, the scope or the occasion, celebration are very, very powerful and very, very profound. I want you to let me know in the comment section, what do you celebrate and how do you celebrate? Like recently, last week, a friend of mine, I called her and I was like, telling her, I'm sorry I forgot your birthday. It's windy. I hope the wind is not disturbing the audio. So I was like, I'm sorry I forgot your birthday. And she told me that she also forgot. Are you that kind of person that forgets landmarks and forget to celebrate? Let me know in the comment section. Are you the kind of person that before your birthday comes, like my daughter, she's already counting down to the time, So we are all different, but whatever and however we celebrate, celebration is very, very powerful. And I just want to highlight a few reasons why I think celebration is powerful. The number one thing is that celebration kind of cements the behavior for which we are celebrating. Like, it's kind of tells our brain that, oh, this thing is being celebrated, so it's a good thing and it should be repeated. So there's this saying that I saw somewhere that says, what is celebrated is repeated. So it gives us the cue, gives our brain that cue that this thing is good and should be repeated. And not only for us as well, even it shows others that, oh, this behavior is being celebrated, so it should be repeated. Of course, I would want to believe that the behavior that's been celebrated is a good one. I want to believe that you're not celebrating bad things or evil things, right? So in this case, I'm talking about good behavior, so it kind of reinforces that behavior and makes us want to repeat it. That is number one. Another thing that makes celebration so powerful is that it motivates us. When you are celebrated or when you celebrate an occasion, it gives you energy. Like, it energizes you to want to, do things, move forward, make that thing, whatever it is, better, or, make the thing bigger the next time, because when you are celebrated or you celebrate an occasion, it just give you energy that, oh, this is so nice, I want to do more. It motivates us. Another thing that celebration does is that it makes us to stop in our tracks and to think and to be grateful. During the times of celebration, I don't know about you, but when I'm celebrating something or people have been celebrated, I just thank God for their lives. I'm like, oh, this is so nice, I'm going to show you something here. That's so beautiful. Let's celebrate nature. So, it makes us to stop and be thankful and be grateful for whatever it is that we are celebrating. And it also makes us to think that, okay, what is the next step? It makes us to think of the next milestone. It makes us to be still and plan and be like, okay, what's the next step? Like yesterday, like the person that was graduating, I was asking him, okay, so what's the next step? It's a time that you definitely are made to pause and think of what the next step is. So it helps us to ruminate on life, on how to go forward. So that's another reason why it's so powerful. Another reason why I think celebration is powerful is that it makes us feel good. Like, we are just happy when we are celebrating. We are happy, It's just a beautiful occasion. We are happy. We are alive. We are. It gives us joy. It gives us peace. It gives us happiness. So that's another thing. And another reason is that it brings people together. It brings communities together. Because obviously you're not going to be celebrating all by yourself, hopefully. It brings people together. It helps us to socialize. It helps us to bond and everything. And, who doesn't like parties? Who doesn't like bonding? Some people don't, like I said. Somebody that forgot their birthday. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Are you the kind of person that loves celebrating? You love parties? Or you are the kind that likes your things to be quiet? You don't want to be the center of attention? Some people are like that. They just don't want to be the center of attention in anything that they do. So that's another thing, reason why celebration is very important. It brings communities together. It bonds us together. And I don't know, if you're an African, and you are watching, African celebrations are so massive and so out of this world. We tend to celebrate a lot. We make it big and bold. Make it big, or how do they say it? Do it big or go home, or something like that. Like that graduation ceremony that I attended yesterday. I was just remembering back home in Nigeria when we celebrate graduations. It's always such a big occasion. All your parents' friends will come. Your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your relatives from the village. The whole village is there. There's a big party. They are eating. It's always such a big occasion, Here as well in the Western world, I see people celebrate throw parties, but in Africa, in Nigeria, where I come from, is a whole new level. Is another level entirely. And as a matter of fact, in Nigeria, I just feel that we just always find an excuse to celebrate something, to just throw parties or to do whatever. Maybe that's just the way we are as a people, but it's just so nice. It's a time to gather together and just be together, celebrate life, celebrate the fact that we are alive, So yeah, celebration is very, very powerful and very important, and it's just my prayer that we will always have reasons to celebrate in our lives. And so yeah, I've come to the end of today's talk, and I'm just going to ask you that question again. How do you celebrate? If you celebrate, and if you celebrate, what are the things that you celebrate? Let us know in the comment section. And yeah, let's see how far we've gone. 34 minutes, and I'm going to see you when I'm done. You can see that I'm walking in a new place today. This place is also very nice. See you when I'm done. I'm back. Started raining again. Thank God I had finished filming before it started. So yeah, today we've talked about the power of celebration. Yes, so I just want to say celebrate at every opportunity that you have to celebrate. It's a very powerful thing. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the content I'm putting out on this channel. And I'm going to ask you that question that I'll be asking every time. Today, have you walked? Have you gone on your walk? Let me know your answer in the comment section. See you tomorrow. Okay, let me show you how far we've gone. I'll drop this. The rain has stopped a bit again. It's just going off and on. Yeah. I hope you saw that. That's 71 minutes. So, see you tomorrow. Bye.